What's up guys, Chartsmith here, back again with a new video, and today I once again want to take a look at a stock. In this video I want to take a look at the stock AVGO, also known as Broadcom. Broadcom is a technology company and the main focus on the semiconducting space. They're the 6th largest in the world, so it is not a coincidence the chart looks like this. I want to apologize for my voice, I'm pretty sick, but we're on the grind, so we're keeping the videos going. So let's not talk too much and let the chart speak for itself, because it's a pretty nice one. If you look at the monthly, we can see we've been trending up for years pretty much. We had a big pullback set up at the end of 2024, like a lot of stocks did, and in March slash April we recovered and just started pumping up again. So we know this is our low to hold, and we can expect a higher low in between this low and this high. Of course, we don't want to ape in at the top. We want to look for the trading opportunity at that higher low, so let's look for places where we can maybe put in that higher low. As I always do, previous high, all-time high that we broke towards the upside. If it is untested, it is a good way to look for trading opportunities because market structure connects. Okay, knowing this, we can already zoom in. Let's take a look at what happened in this dump and how we formed this bottom. Because at the end of the year, we were still trending up. We had a pretty aggressive open, and from there we could never take out the high again. As you can see, we tried once here, we fail, we go lower. We try it again, we fail, we go lower. And from there, we broke our internal up structure towards the downside, expecting that we could trade lower, we'll reject from our supply and move lower below our low again, indicating that we're probably gonna look for some support somewhere or take out liquidity from the lows. Because of course, when you are trading up like this, you're gonna collect a lot of liquidity on the lows, so there's enough to take out. Right here, we tap into a big support zone, as you can see, a pretty big range before we got this pump up. So this was a strong demand to hold. We already took out some local created liquidity. So if we wanted to move up, this was the first place to do it. We fill, reject from some supply, and from there start trading lower again. That means we needed liquidity before we could take a trade higher. Well, this is a pretty significant liquidity point. Why? A lot of people started buying here because we finally traded above all these highs where we were struggling against. We had to pump up on the open, and then you're gonna get in a lot of FOMO buyers which have their stop loss or their invalidation for the stock below this low. So a great way to fill up orders. As we can see, we also stopped at a really nice level right here. And after taking out this low, breaking this high, we started trading higher again. Support from our old high, as I said, structure connects, and we never really looked back and just start ripping up. Then we gained this high, making this an interesting place to put in that higher low. Otherwise, I want to point out this demand zone, you can also make it bigger, but this is just a bit of a more refined zone. If we are aggressive, we're gonna hold this structure pool. Why? This is our daily low to hold. So if we're gonna lose this level on the daily, we expect it to be used as resistance and then make lower highs and lower lows until we once again have taken out enough liquidity from the lows or found support at another level which is stronger to trade up again. So this definitely is a zone to watch for local trading confirmations. Right now we can see we are rejecting a bit. We're close to the $400 level, pretty big number of course, and we already have been pumping up since April again. So eventually the market has to cool off, put in a higher low somewhere, take out some liquidity to continue the move. So we can see we are correcting a bit. If we're gonna manage to do something like this, trade lower, create a high on the lower time frame we can break, make a demand, show us that we're gonna respect our demand and our local low to hold after the break, I'm definitely gonna be looking for a long position to at least trade to the $400 level, and then I would definitely take some profits because it is a round number, and in price discovery ranges the price likes to respect those levels. If you trade Nasdaq or you don't, take a look at what happened on Nasdaq at the 25,000 level and other round numbers. Google did the same. I can pick it up right here. Google did the same at the 250 level. We started rejecting after pumping up for a long time. So you get the deal. Watch those round numbers. Let's look at our Fibonacci tool for possible targets, because all our first targets have already been smashed. Well, I talked about the $400 mark, but before that we have the $391, the $407, and the $430. So that are some price discovery levels. As you can see in the past, they work like a charm. You always get a reaction from it. And of course, in these cases, we haven't dumped down a lot because it's a pretty stable stock. But sometimes it happens you get a pretty big rejection from those levels. So definitely levels to watch. And then I don't want to make it more complicated than it is right now, because it's just looking pretty clean. I don't even want to go lower than the daily. I only want to do that when we get it to this level, or if we're gonna lose this level at this level, and from there we will have to wait again because we don't know what's gonna happen. Of course, this is a pretty big support and resistance level, if you can see to the left. So that could be a level to watch as well. But right now, we really want to pay attention to this demand. So if you want to be updated on the stock Broadcom or other stocks, crypto, the Nasdaq, whatever you like to trade, make sure to join the free Discord community down below. And I would love to talk about the markets with you there. And then this will be it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao!